There is nothing but darkness. Hands cover your eyes. There is nothing to see here. But you know, something is coming.
It's a magical, mystical time. It's anecdotal adventures.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of City of Mist Kingmakers. I'm your Master of Ceremonies, Ashley, and these are my players.
Working on it. My name is Cassidy. I'm playing Mattie, the Rift of Typhon.
Tele, and I am playing Adalaie, the Rift of Nemesis.
I am Sonya. I will be playing two characters, Emma, the Rift of Athena, and Kades, the Fae of Laughter and Mania.
I'm Simon. I'm playing Aron Frankel, whose Rift is King David.
And Juno, who plays Jane, the Rift of Hera, as well as Selena, who plays Margalanis, the Rift of Hades, will not be joining us for this episode. And last time on Kingmakers, to say things went poorly might be an understatement.
Just a bit.
As the group was knocked out, kidnapped, brought to the labyrinth, separated, and extorted into an agreement, into a deal that they would leave Althara at their earliest convenience by this group's hand, or die.
Again, technically, we did not write our names down on any sort of paper to formally agree to this agreement.
That's cute that you think we're in contract law right now.
It cannot be held against us, or at least not Adalaie, since she did not formally agree, as she did say that whatever Mattie says.
It's cute that you think the big bad evil guy villains are in contract law and won't just stab you.
And it's cute that they think that.
And we found out that you have all, not only did that all happen, but you all have a deadly poison in your system.
Yep.
That could kill you at any moment. In fact, usually it would kill you within like an hour. You're not feeling any ill effects right now, so it could kill you at any time. You could just drop dead.
Oh boy.
And we ended with some high emotions. The group getting sent back, well, most of the group.
I'm not there. I'm stuck in the labyrinth.
Yeah, we're not going to start with the main group here. No. We are going to start with Emma.
Are we allowed to commentate?
Always.
Thank you.
I won't let you sit here bored forever. But we're going to hop right into it. So, Emma, you have been walking down this hallway for a suspicious amount of time now.
Yeah.
And after, let's say, about an hour and a half of nothing but walking in a straight line, very abruptly, the hallway opens up into a dreadfully familiar looking entryway.
Oh God.
To a large city underground.
Not here again. I can't do this again.
And there is like a movie ticketer gives you slides underneath this before you can walk any farther. A number. Welcome to the labyrinth. Please enjoy your stay.
You mean welcome back?
Oh, are you a returning visitor? Congratulations.
Not willingly.
They never are.
Yep.
You are in the Labyrinthian again. You're in the city.
I'm gonna start looking for anybody else that I possibly recognize from our group. looking for a bright, glowing Mattie, which obviously I will not find.
Yeah, you don't find anyone you recognize from the... you don't find another Kingmaker, I should preface. Of course, you've been to the city before, so some faces perhaps are familiar to you.
I'm going to ignore them, because last time that didn't help so much. And we learned that
so you can see the towering stone tree built to mirror the Moradal in the distance. And on the other side of the city is... no, on the other side of the city is Marzipan's Manor, which is the other fae who lives in the city. And in the middle of it all is Madame Hay's hut.
I am going to head towards the Marzipan's Manor.
Okay. You know vaguely where it is, so you kind of have to walk twisting through the caverns of this sprawling underground metropolis. Where about halfway through your walk, you come upon a crowd that is surrounding something placed in the middle of the road.
I'm going to go up to the crowd and try to see what it is.
In just the middle of this road, very randomly, is a large statue on a cylindrical base of an obsidian figure, completely featureless, pleading with the heavens, gold veins running up and down the figure. Gives off an unsettling aura.
I'm gonna go up to one of the people gathered around. Excuse me, who is this statue of?
No, that's the thing, we don't know. It just randomly arrived here yesterday. No one saw it get placed or anything, so...
it just appeared.
Yes, but things just appear all the time down here, so... maybe a new monument or some such. A bit creepy. As you sort of draw closer to it, you can see there is a plaque on it, like placard with text. You're a little far away to see what it says.
Interesting. Do you know, has any of you tried to read the plaque on it?
But I mean, I'm sure if you get close enough you could. We're a little far right now.
Has anybody tried to get closer?
You're like in the back of a crowd.
Oh, okay. So there are people who are.
Yeah, they're examining the statue.
Okay, well, I'm gonna push forward.
Okay.
To get to the plaque.
And engraved into gold, is a short paragraph. Of dead king's blood and devil's tear will ring the bell, the end is near, for crowns are heavy and poison runs thick. Peace comes on dove's wings or doom on simple tricks. Speak only truths and never lies. Salvation or end times come from wings of sky. 1 of 3.
So there's other statues. Other parts of the poem then. Because we're not a city.
Maybe. Mayhaps.
How odd. I do actually have my possessions with me.
Yes, you do.
Right, so I'm going to write it down, copy it down.
Mm-hmm.
And keep going.
Eventually you arrive at the opulent manor house that is Marzipan's house. With grand decorated gardens, very beautiful gates of gold and ivory.
I'm gonna knock on the door, or if there's a gate.
Once more, just as before, it opens as you arrive. And when you get to the main door, as you knock, a familiar figure opens the door to remind you of what Marzipan looks like. She looks very human for a fae, but with this very dark blue hair and very intricate makeup and jewelry, as well as this long dress that gives her the appearance of, say, a peacock.
Hey, I'm back.
Yes, I do believe we have met before.
Yeah, I don't want to be here.
I was under the impression you didn't want to be here last time as well. Please, come in.
I go inside. Well, last time, we kind of had to be here to get something, and now, kind of got kidnapped and brought here.
Familiar thread brings you into the labyrinth. Familiar thread to last time you were here, if I'm remembering correctly.
No, last
time
someone
was kidnapped, and you were kidnapped. And...
Yes. I was supposed to walk down a hallway and meet my friends in a prison cell where we originally woke up, but instead I'm here. Again.
And you have a number?
A number, yes.
Well then. Not good news.
No, I'm pretty sure the labyrinth hates me. So this is gonna end in my death one way or another.
Well, let me assure you that your fears are correct.
Yeah.
Let's just say the last couple participants after you all left did not make it out so prettily. The labyrinth does not take well to cheaters.
Oh, yeah.
And people who can cheat in her eyes.
My question is, why hasn't she just killed me already?
That's not how she operates.
Yes, torment the soul. Or forever.
Yes, it is much more torturous if you never know when your end will come.
That's for sure.
You muted yourself.
Can I stay with you?
Of course. My house is large and I keep company.
Thank you. I'd rather not, be out there again.
Did the city harm you the last time you were here?
Not technically, but not as inviting as I would have liked. You are the kindest person here so far. Or the most honest, at least.
Well, I have no need for deception.
Yeah.
But the rules still apply. I encourage you not to barricade yourself in my manor while you are here.
Have to go out.
People will do you favors. And you do favors for them. Have none of Madame Way's magic artifacts come in handy since your visitation here?
Nope. Well, some of the arrows have come in handy, but I wasn't the one who used them.
Perhaps you need to learn to pick your metal better.
That's for sure. Thanks for letting me stay. I just really don't like...
Oh, another problem. I do not have food here. I do not eat.
Oh. This is the labyrinth. There's no time. Still need food?
You are still human. Food, water, sustenance of human life.
I wonder if I switch out with Athena if I need it. The thing is, like, wait, do I still have the...
You still have the blue heart bracelet on, you can't. None of your powers are within access of you.
Oh. I go to look at Athena, then I'll be like, oh. Hey, can you help me with something real quick?
What do you desire?
I hold up the blue heart, what's it for, anklets thing?
Yeah.
This.
She kind of leans back from it. I cannot help you with that.
Oh, right, you're Faye. That doesn't work. Do you know someone who can help me with this?
Does not look like it is detachable, but you could probably talk to an immortal who would not be so affected by it. She does kind of lean away from you.
I'll like keep a distance as well because I know it hurts a lot. The only other person who took it off broke her ankle doing it. And she had small feet. You said another immortal being? That's not a Fae?
Who would not be affected by its magic, so would likely be able to better help you than I.
I think I know who. You know that purple... This is to Ashley. What's that purple-eyed, the one who gave Jane the grave collar originally? What's his name again?
Green-eyed.
Green-eyed. I just know it wasn't normal-eyed color.
Yeah. Nikita.
Would Nikita work for that? Is he technically immortal?
He is a person.
Wouldn't be affected by this. He has different magic.
I do not keep track of their residence here very well. I know of Way, and that is because she was here before me.
Alright, thank you. Guess I better find a way to get this thing off.
May you do well on your trials.
Oh god, I don't want to go through another trial. I died last time.
May you have better fortune.
That's not gonna happen. She hates me. I'm a dead man walking.
Real downer there, Emma.
What?
Real downer there.
Well, I'm just telling the truth. I'm gonna leave and go find... Well, I know where he probably is, in the hut.
Yeah, Madame Hui's hut.
Madame Hui. I'm going to head there, reluctantly.
A familiar old woman opens the door with a big grin. Oh, hello, you Emma, correct? I don't have a great memory for names, but I think I remember you.
Yep.
Oh, the fuss you and your group caused when you left. Oh, best entertainments in centuries.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, I can see that.
Kidnapped and dragged into here.
Oh, for shame.
Also, I have this thing, holds up the anklet, which is kind of a problem.
Oof, nasty little thing.
Yeah. I'd love to get it off if you or Nikita could help me.
Oh, put your leg up on a chair, I'll see what I can do.
And put it up.
Like,
I'll do a favor in exchange.
Pulls out a saw.
Twists it around. Doesn't have a latch. How did this get on your foot in the first place?
I was unconscious. There's no way for me to know.
Ugh. Must be some sort of mechanism here, or is it really just solid boards all the way around? She sort of mutters to herself. And then she
there was this, like, little girl. She's pretending to be all innocent, and apparently you can lie with Adalaie's dick if you just... Oh, wait, you don't know Adalaie. Adalaie didn't come here last time.
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
It's the oldest person in our group. I think she's the oldest, right?
Yes.
She's got a little truth stick thing, and apparently you can lie even without looking you.
Very helpful. Helpful abilities to have. Well, and she walks over to her like amorous storefront of magical items and sort of digs through them.
Something that can cut through Blue Heart, or make it so it'll come off easier.
Yes, please.
I'll say it out loud.
Yes, please do.
So, here's a suggestion. What if you get your foot sawed off and then get a living wood I don't know the...
Prosthetic.
Prosthetic, thank you!
Right, but I don't think there's
A living wood
for the
prosthetic,
peg
would that work?
peg leg.
I mean, you know that you've met a person who has a living wood hand.
Right, a hand, not a foot. And she probably got it before she got here.
Well, I'm gonna grab Nikita so we can give you some painkillers before we start this process.
Yes, please! It looks like it was a lot of pain for other people to get it off.
It seems like brute forcing it is the way we're gonna have to go.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, we'll let your foot soak in some hot water, we'll put some butter around it, we'll try to make it as slippery as possible.
Put some
Thank
butter.
you. Do you have oil?
Yeah.
Oil works, yeah. That would work, make it slippery. Alright. Let's get this
She
painkiller.
marches halfway upstairs and yells, Nikita! We have guests! Bring the painkillers!
We have guests! Bring the painkillers! Well, that is that opening.
Nikita walks down the stairs. I'm like, you don't have to shout. It's a very small building. I can hear you pretty much even if you whisper.
Ah, but I love to shout. Got these vocal cords for a reason.
Hey, Nikita, I'm back.
Do I want to know how you got back here?
I got kidnapped and dragged into here. And they tapped
Your
this
group just
thing
has the worst
onto
luck.
me. Oh, yeah. Oh, we haven't even told you about the dragon we had to fight after we got out.
You met a dragon?
Yeah.
Which one?
We stole all his gold, too. That was fun.
Which one?
Oh, which one?
Yes, which
I
one
thought
did you
there was
meet?
only one.
No, there are 5 of them. At least. Oh, not Althora.
What?
Most of them are imprisoned in the Denol. Did you meet one of those?
Yeah, I was in the red one.
Oh, well. Don't you have the
Most
worst?
prisoned in. What?
You have bad luck. What I'm hearing.
Uh-huh. I nearly didn't make it out alive.
Well, you guys are talking, and Nikita hands you a potion vial of some sort.
I'm gonna down it real fast.
Okay, and Madame Hui brings over a cauldron of hot water and a vial of cooking oil.
Thank you.
So
This
soak
thing
your
is-
foot in there a little while. We'll put this around it, and then we're going to try to yank it off.
God.
We'll get a stick so you have something to bite on.
This sounds like just her bringing over the cooking oil, the big pot. This sounds like something a witch from a fairy tale would do.
We
Like,
established
goodbye, Emma.
that her spell grimoire is just a cookbook that she puts on display.
Yes.
Goodbye, Emma.
Oh boy. This
Emma,
thing
I'll scoop.
really hurts. Just
Okay.
because it's tight around my
So
foot.
why don't you roll me a face danger as Madame Hui tugs, pulls, finagles.
I feel like there should be extra danger.
You got
Just
a
saying.
4?
You have anything to add to that?
I can add stuff to that though.
Yes, please add stuff to that.
What stab wounds? That's a major one.
That's a 5.
Will to protect myself.
Sure.
Faster reflexes, it'll help me shimmy out of it better.
Okay.
That's basically all I can add.
Okay, so -1. Then instead of broken ankle, you'll take twisted ankle. 1.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt real bad. Ow.
I got the thing off and she sort of, can I keep this?
Go right ahead. I don't want to see
She
it
chucks
again.
it into the magic item pile.
What could I use that for?
Some poor soul is gonna walk over to that pile of helpful magic stuff and be like, oh, it's probably a magic bracelet. And just screw themselves over.
Well, keep in mind, Blue Heart doesn't affect other magic
Most
the same way it
people.
affects Fey magic. So it'd be a protective magic bracelet to most people.
Thank you so much. That was...
Well, anytime. You need all the advantages you can get.
Yeah, and that is a major disadvantage.
Yeah, speaking of which, do you want anything more? I usually do 1 per visit, but since you're here a second time, I say you can take another for free.
Ooh.
And you let me keep your trinkets. I'll trade you a trinket for a trinket.
Yeah, that was... Yep. So I get 2?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna look for, what was the thing that, Jane had? The circlet thing? I'm gonna look for another circlet thing.
Okay. Madame Hui has no 2 items that do the same thing.
Well, I know, not the same thing. I just want to look for a circlet that does anything, because that looked cool. Better than my arrow.
And she walks over. Oh, that one's real nice. I picked it up recently. It is a circuit of protection and for your mind.
I'm going to need that. Probably.
It's a real nice piece of work. I remember you put it back last time because you said you got the mind stuff covered, so...
I don't anymore.
Oh, real shame.
Kinda died in between.
No?
Here, in the labyrinth.
Oh, well, if you're gonna die anywhere, this is certainly a place.
Yep.
Your ghost could tell some real stories.
I didn't tell you about that.
What?
Wait, did you say, your ghost?
Your ghost could tell some real stories.
Oh, when I was... Okay. I thought she was talking about the Fae hovering over my shoulder.
No.
Damn. That would have been interesting. Kinda got possessed to come back to life. That was fun.
Are you not a dragon? You're possessed? Oh, dragons are real pieces of work.
I'm possessed on and off now. Turns to Athena, who I can now see clearly.
Who is just disappointedly livid.
Anyway, I'm going to need that circuit real bad. I cannot do mental stuff anymore. It's all physical now.
Well then, take away.
Okay.
Anything else that catches your fancy?
What sort of bracelets are there?
Oh, different sort.
Well, there's obviously the bracelet.
It might be easier to describe the magic effect you want.
I don't know what magic effect I want. The disguise one was pretty good, but I doubt there's something like that.
I don't have another of the same thing, unfortunately.
What do I want? That is a good question. I want to get out of here is what I want. Fast.
Well, I've nothing to expedite the labyrinth's policies and rules or anything like that, unfortunately.
You have something with invisibility.
I could look for something similar. It wouldn't be perfect, but maybe something camouflage-esque I could probably find. And she starts digging through her stuff. and eventually pulls out a cloak.
Ooh. Cloak of disguise?
Unnoticeability, it's a little different than invisibility. It'll muffle your footsteps and that sort of thing. It'll make you kind of camouflage-esque to the area you're around.
Thank you. I'm going to...
It'll make people want to look the other way. You're not invisible, but you're unnoticeable.
That will be very useful. I'm assuming that's going to help sneak around if we ever need that, which we probably won't. I'm going to keep looking before I decide exactly what I want. Is there anything to help you, I don't know, catch someone in a lie or something?
Lie detectors, truth teller stuff. We have some of the rings that turn some different colours depending on a person's mood. Other persons, of course, not your own. Those are fake. But
yes,
that could help. We have some that will help you detect signs of nervousness, those sorts of things. Nothing that's a true truth teller or anything like that, but close enough things.
Do you have something that can connect to mine, so like I can talk to someone long distance?
Oh, I mean, we have speaking stones if you want some of those.
What stones?
Speaking stones.
And does that?
They're not common. They are, so I'll throw in a couple with whatever you get.
How many times can you use those?
The ones I have, anywhere from 5 to 10, depending on if they've come to me already used, or if they're brand new.
Hey, that'll be useful. I think that would be pretty good to have. I can get out of here.
I'll throw in a bag with whatever you get.
Thank you.
Since this is your second go around.
Yeah.
And you're pretty sure you'll die, so I might be getting those back anyway.
Yeah. I think I'll take the circuit of protection, the cloak, and the stone thing.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you. And do I have to do favors again this time around?
I mean, not if you want to. Don't you want to?
Probably should. Didn't help much last time, but who knows?
Well, Nickett has gone on his rounds again, and we've heard something or other about that mysterious statue, so...
Ooh, the statue. I want to know more about that. I think
Yeah.
I'll go help Nickett.
According to the labyrinth, it's not one of hers, so she didn't make it. Just appeared here, unbeknownst to all of us.
Oh. Okay. I think
What a
I'll help.
mystery it is.
Yeah, and it said 1 out of 3, so I'm assuming there's 2 others somewhere.
Not in the city, unfortunately.
Not in the city, of course not. Probably up and outside the labyrinth.
Like, I know what's going on up there.
Alright. I'm gonna go help Nikita out on his rounds then.
Okay, have a lovely time.
You too.
Are you hungry? Do you need anything to eat on the road?
Oh, I do. I haven't eaten and... Oh, before I became unconscious, and even then that was just poisoned cookies.
Oh, but of course, and if it's poison, maybe Nikita should look you over too.
That's a good idea. I don't know what kind of poison they used, but it made us go unconscious. And Nikita's up in his office thing again, right?
Yeah, he pretty much left as soon as he was like, here's your antidote, I'm going back upstairs.
I'm gonna go up to Nikita and knock on the door politely.
I'm coming.
Alright, come in. Hey, first off, can I help you with your rounds again?
Wow, you're volunteering for that.
Yeah. At least it
Sure.
was something to do. Keep me busy.
What? Not looking forward to just thinking about your imminent demise?
Give him a deadpan look. No, not really. No.
Hey, if you fought a dragon and lived, maybe.
We fought a dragon and got out barely alive.
That's still a miracle. At
Yeah,
least
the labyrinth.
the
long
vicious
enough.
ones, anyway.
Oh, also, I got poisoned to get here. They, knocked me out something.
You did?
Yeah.
Good done. And his eyes light up like the green, they glow now a little bit, and his hand glows the same color, and he sort of waves it around over you. And you watch his face do a series of like, what am I looking? What? Expressions before settling. So I have good news and bad news. What would you want first?
Bad news.
The bad news is you have the world's most lethal poison in your system.
Lovely. At least I won't die by the labyrinth. What's the good news?
It is currently not active. It
How do you not
was... Well, there are multiple ways you can make poisons. If you do them with magic, then you can feed someone a poison, it will attach to their bloodstream, you can activate it later. With magic spells and things. This particular one, you don't often see that done because of its lethargy and has a very small margin of error for doing such.
Oh. So
Violet.
it's hard to make it magical.
Yes. Especially for this particular one, since it already has magical properties. Have you heard of Gravecaller before?
Yeah, that's the one you gave to Jane, wasn't it?
Yes, I gave her a diluted paralytic form of it.
Yeah.
You can dilute it and divert it in various ways. In its natural form, it's a tree sap. That if it scratches you, will slowly turn you into a tree.
That's cool.
Diluted, it's just deadly. It will just kill you very swiftly.
Diluted.
And then you can dilute it and mix it farther to...
Wait, you said it turns it into a tree?
Yes. It's from the Tallgrave branch of Mirgrove's poison, I believe.
That's odd, because after we got out of the labyrinth and we went back out of Orcar land, we came across these people talking about this one person who was killing by turning young mages into trees.
Then they're probably doing it with Tallgrave staff. It's not the most efficient way to kill someone. It takes forever to activate. It's a slow, agonizingly painful process.
Oh dear.
And if it's not attached to the shrub anymore, then you'd have to get them to imbibe it in some way.
So
There are antidotes for the tree sap. There are not antidotes for the poison.
Oh. So I'm basically...
At least none you can find on the market.
None you can find on the market.
No. There are ways to cure and dilute anything enough that it isn't dangerous anymore. Bit trickier since it's a cursed version of it. It's just meant to attach to you. Wait until someone activates the spell and then you drop dead.
I hope they drop me dead before I get my challenge from the labyrinth. Is there a way to get rid of it, perhaps? Not for me. Don't get rid of it for me. I'm dead anyway, but... pretty sure my friends have it too.
Not anything simple. I could get rid of it. And the glowing vanishes. That's my magic. Poisons and antidotes.
You said you can go in and out of the labyrinth freely, right?
Yes, I'm a victor. And I earned a labyrinth favor, so I don't need to compete in the trial every time. Card-carrying citizen.
Okay, so... okay, here's... what do I have to do to make you get rid of it from my friend? Outside of the labyrinth, assuming they got out.
Do you mean, what is the process of hiring me?
Yes.
Well, since we're in the labyrinth, it would be doing me a favor.
What favor do you want me to do?
And he like stands up and walks over to a book and like flips through the pages. I have like a list of running favors that I need doing.
Okay.
Most are just stuff I don't want to do myself. But you might find one of them helpful to yourself and your survival rates.
Oh, really?
Because, well, if you accept this favor, I think we should go to Marzipan's Manor and talk about it.
Do I have to accept it before hearing what it is?
Yes. You absolutely do. There is no backing out of this. But if you accept, I won't wait till you've done the favor. I'll go help your friends now.
You will help my friends. You'll get rid of, like, any
Sure.
poison.
For me, it is not that difficult, considering my magic is innate.
Is the favor going to end in my death?
The chances are considerably high, but they are also lower than than your chances of dying in the labyrinth trial. So,
yes,
that's a difference of 99.9 for like 90, but you know.
I'll take it.
Okay then, let's go to Marzipan's house.
Lovely. I'm not getting out of here. At least I want to give my friends a chance.
Anigata leads you through the back roads, much quicker route to Marzipan's house that avoids some of the foot traffic that you would encounter otherwise. And he doesn't go up to the door, he just stands in the gardens. We don't need to go in. This is not a deal that Marzipan needs to overhear either. It's simply because the labyrinth magic doesn't work over here.
Oh, yeah.
You can't eavesdrop in Marzipan's manor. So this is a good place to talk about favors that maybe she doesn't want people to know about. Maybe you probably have been informed, at least as you've been to Madame Wayne's a couple times, that the labyrinth was not always like this. It was just a series of very random, very unescapable caverns, until a fae came and was trapped here and used her magic to take over the place. Well, really the labyrinth took over her, more than she took over the labyrinth, but that's neither here nor there. But other things make their homes in the caverns. Other things that are considerably more dangerous. But I figure since you've already met one dragon, what's another?
Another dragon?
There are 2 that sleep under the caverns of Althara, and 3 that are trapped in the Denol.
Caverns of Althara.
One of them is under a magical slumber spell and will hopefully never awaken. The other just doesn't much like to leave and a little bit more on the antisocial side. But we do business.
Okay.
If you can gain her favor, she also guards the only other exit out of the labyrinth that doesn't require participating in a trial.
There's another exit?
Exactly one.
Okay.
And it is a dragon, so...
Figured. So I have to gain her favor.
Yes. The favor that I want you to do is just deliver something to her.
Okay. And then I have to do one for her to escape.
And he hands you a vial. That's for her. Do not drink it, or smell it, or open it.
Okay.
If you thought grave color was bad, well...
Is this just gonna immediately kill me?
It will murder you.
Alright.
In a very horrendous manner.
Okay, then. I'm gonna put it away.
Yeah. Make sure that vial doesn't break.
Okay.
But if you can gain her favor, then you could probably ask to use her exit.
Alright, and how do I get to this dragon?
I'll give you some directions. This is why I went Marzipan's house. Firstly, how good are you at swimming?
I've swum before.
Sweet. Do you think you could swim to the bottom of the lake?
How deep is the lake?
This one? Not too.
It's artificial, so it's not that deep.
Okay, then yeah, I could swim to the bottom.
There's an air pocket at the bottom of it.
Oh, okay then.
You'll go to that air pocket, hop down, and that will take you to the cavern that will lead you to the dragon. Of course, there are some dangers you might encounter on the way.
Okay.
Some festering shadowlings sleep down there as well from their walls. They wander down and get lost down there.
I have a cloak now that should hopefully help me.
Hopefully. There might be some wild beasts, but nothing too bad, hopefully.
Hopefully.
The worst thing you're going to encounter is the dragon.
Yeah. And she's reasonable, yes?
Yes. Her name is Hemisphere.
Hennis? Hennis what?
Hemisphere.
Okay, thank you. And just deliver this to her? Did I tell her it's from you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to go do this, yes, and then you're going to go help my friend?
Yes. Easy enough.
Thank you. Good doing
Pleasure doing business. And good luck.
Oh, where's the lake?
It's behind Marspan's house.
Okay.
It's her lake.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Going right now, yeah?
Yeah, you start heading toward the lake.
Oh boy.
And I hope you're
Put the
prepared to
cloak
change
on.
characters now, because we're shifting right now. As you walk toward the lake and begin to wade and start to swim under, you can see a faint light underneath the lake, and that is presumably your destination.
Go
It
right
is.
above it, and then
Yeah.
like
It's a hard swim, but not an impossible one, or even one challenging enough that I'd have you roll to face a danger of drowning.
yeah, that's not the danger I have to be scared of.
No, there are worse things. But as you do that, we pull away from Emma, and we find the rest of the group. Sitting where we last saw them, tensions still high.
Are we sure this isn't all just a big dream? I mean, seriously. Dragons, magic, fairies, that thing. Yeah.
I would be more inclined to believe that if I could sleep.
Well, maybe this is a big hallucination of y'all. I mean, until last night, you haven't slept for 4 years.
Yeah,
I don't
that is
know.
true.
Yeah. By the way, how'd that feel? I'm curious. You know, before the whole waking up situation.
Weird.
Alright. Adalaie's gonna look over at Kades. You want to explain yourself, buddy?
Explain what?
Explain what? Well, for starters, you can probably start explaining, probably the fact that you are a face stealer. I think that's
I'm
the
a what?
term that the real Kades used you.
So I'm pretty sure I'm the real one. And that's the fake one.
I am not very much inclined to believe that, honey. I'm sorry.
I mean, I could be the clone, who knows? But, like, I'm pretty sure I feel real. My memories are me. Although my memories are a little, you know.
Yeah, they're on the foggy side. Mine ain't much better, but...
Maybe they're fake memories. Maybe they were implanted.
And here we go, back into the Kades paradox.
Schrodinger's Kades.
But I'm me. That I know of. Unless all my memories are fake.
We've already been around this merry-go-round more than 5 times, counted on my hands. And I can clearly see you weren't going to confess or fess up to anything. So, I'll just leave it.
I don't have
Leave it
anything to
until
talk to.
I get some other things.
I'm a terrible liar, you know this.
I know. But, seriously, I do not like being lied to. At all.
Neither do I.
None of us have lied to you.
I'm not talking about y'all.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
I'm not saying you have. I'm just saying
You
I don't
need
like
to
it either.
Figure what the fuck is going on. Like, no, I can't. Can't.
What do you guys do?
So what are we gonna do about this whole poison situation?
Who has the sending stone?
Jane.
Okay.
Oh, how many message stones did I get from that, by the way?
5 of them.
Okay.
Madame just grabbed a handful. Because
Awesome.
most of her magic items are things that aren't produced, so the stuff that are she finds very boring and is fine giving away for like nothing.
Anybody find know any good healers?
Yes. But, contacting her might be a little bit of an issue.
Yes, I realize that. I mean, like, from other people.
Jane will offer to use the sending stone to get in contact with people that you want to.
So who do we want to tell first? Who is our first call?
But she doesn't know how many uses her sending stone has left. So the next one could break it.
So should we make a call?
I can probably call up some of the Dalevs and see if they can help.
How would they be able to help?
Well, with each one has magic, I don't quite remember who might be the most helpful, but if one deals with like healing and whatnot, that might help.
Do we want to, like, continue going? Because we're, like, pretty close to the Magic City, right?
Is it that safe, though?
I don't know. I don't even know what our best bet is.
By one of the representatives.
Yeah.
Daughters of representatives. I don't think it's safe for us to go there. That's my honest opinion. Not until
I actually agree.
Yeah.
But we need to figure out where to go.
Head down to Mirror Bros if we really wanna.
We already agreed that we wouldn't trapeze on in there and ruin what they were doing. Should we head back to the capital?
I don't know. Know anybody there?
Let's have a list of stuff. Didn't we have a list of stuff to do?
Yeah, I kind of got a little bit overturned by our current situation.
True.
Because poison, imminent death.
Well, let's think.
Back in the capital, they would be actively working on ways to undo it because they have an issue with a serial killer who's using it, wouldn't they?
Is that what he's using? Or they're using? Not really sure who the serial killer is, but
I thought it was mentioned. Actually, this is a character to GM question. Was it mentioned that the gardener was using grave collar poison?
Yes, it was, because it wasn't in much detail, so like you didn't get the breakdown of how grave collar poisons works like Nicotic just gave Emma. So as far as you know, there is only one type of grave collar poison, and it just kills people by turning them into trees.
I think we'd have our best bet there. What do you think, Aron? You are like the guy for what do you call it?
we have the brain cell here.
What do you call it? Strategic.
Mastermind?
No. It's retreating, but he uses a term for it, so it's not retreating. What is the term?
Repositioning.
Strategic
Repositioning.
repositioning. Yeah, you're the strategic repositioning guy. What's the move?
Aaron's been barely paying attention, as his facial expression is full of just everything. He hasn't really got a chance to sit down and think about anything, and he kind of has the face of, oh god, I ruined everyone's life and everything bad at all because of my fault kind of face. Maybe describe that. So I don't know. I don't think I'm the
There
person.
goes our brain cell. I guess it's within at the moment.
Matthias half hugs you and like pats you on the shoulder, and then it's like, so we should go to the only place we know of where they're facing a situation with this poison, right?
Well, if we go
That would be the move.
situation with the poison, they're probably most likely to find a way to deal with said poison. If they also-
Exactly. So we're turning around and heading back to the capital.
So, I guess if we need more resources to maybe help fix this.
Group consensus, high or low?
Hi.
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 Fantastic. Okay, thank you.
I guess if I was to recommend, probably get to the capital, because more resources to fix a similar issue of a poison variety.
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group that's with us. You guys think capital is the move?
Brian shrugs. Do we have a better plan? I don't think so, so it's better than just standing around doing nothing.
Matthias like tries not to give him like a sad like I feel so bad for you look, but like it has to like physically fight it off.
Yeah, he's been half of a pear for most of this journey. Well, the other half isn't there right now, so.
There goes that whole episode of planning.
Perhaps.
So, for those who have been in the labyrinth before, do y'all know anybody who might have been able to get out who might have some resources?
Yeah, we actually know a very specific guy who would have all of the resources for that job. But the issue is,
If she was.
we know for a fact that guy is also really lazy.
Oh, lovely.
And I don't think we left an amazing impression. Like, I don't think it was horrible, but it's not like he's our friend. So
what you're saying is we're basically fucked over.
we're fucked over. We're definitely fucked over. And I really hate to say it, but there's a solid chance that Emma's not alive anymore. Because she broke the labyrinth last time. Technically Athena did, but I don't think the labyrinth is going to care about that distinction.
Quick note for all you youngins who have not really been kidnapped for a long time before. Play by the rules.
You have not been playing by the rules this whole time. That is not solid advice coming from you. I'm calling BS. You want us to play by your rules, not the rules.
When you've been kidnapped, you play by your captor's rules so you don't get killed.
We were kidnapped to a whole different planet, and you're the one that's been opposing the rules the whole time.
I don't know if we've been technically kidnapped, but yes. It's sort of in my blood.
You've been held captive on a different planet, a whole different planet.
Tell me who the captor is.
Whoever made the stupid magical prophecy thing! Queen of the Fae? I think that was the
She's been long dead. She's been long dead. You cannot be kidnapped by a dead person.
I think that is not true because it's happened. We've been kidnapped by a dead person.
That is one thing that's going on my bucket list.
Well, as you guys are talking / arguing / bickering about
this is how we relieve stress.
Where to go next, the cry of a bird meets your ears. Very loud, shrill cry.
Oh, and here's Mr. Nighthawk.
It's not a nighthawk, though it is something similar. It's a regular hawk.
Oh, it's a night eagle. It's worse.
it's worse. No, it is. It's a regular hawk, and it is flying down toward you guys.
And it has a gun and wants to kill you.
It does have something, though it does not appear murderous.
Poison to finish the job.
If it has another finger, I'm done. I'm just
literally raise her arm for it to land.
It lands, and you don't have like a thing, so unless you change your skin, it does kind of hurt. Talents.
It kind of hurt. I would.
Yeah, you're in pain now. But you were in pain before. Your ankle is killing you, so it's like the logic of stabbing yourself again.
You're not thinking about the ankle now.
Not think about the ankle.
There's multiple holes in your arm.
What does the bird carry?
Well, it has 2 things on it. One is a vial of lavender liquid, and the other is a scroll.
I will take the scroll and read it first before anybody does anything with the vial.
Okay, I have just sent the scroll in the group chat. I suggest everyone look at it.
No, what is that?
In the group chat or in the chat?
In the chat, excuse me.
9225.
God, it speaks in phone numbers.
11 84. You really just sent us a puzzle, didn't you?
I
didn't get anything in the chat. Can you send it in the group chat as well?
Not really, but I'll put it in the chat again.
Okay, can you give us any hints on this? Are we going to follow the alphabet? Is that what we're doing?
I don't know. There are
It's alphabetical numbers.
There are very few puzzles that I wouldn't give you a way to decode it with if I didn't think you were smart enough.
If it wasn't letters, what letter is just a dot? What letter is 18 dot?
That's called a period.
I believe it markates the end of a sentence, but
I
can't be sure.
I didn't think there was punctuation. I just noticed the question mark at the very end. I thought that was like something funky. Never mind.
It's fine. For the listenership, I'll put up a picture of what the group is looking at right now, but they just got a coded message marked on the bottom by a picture of a dove.
All right, go ahead and read the numbers out.
9, 2, 2, 5.
1. Wait, so
8, 5, 1, 1, 8, 4, space.
The 1 is just an 11.
Space.
It's 9, 22, 5, 8, 5, 11, 8, 4, 1, 19, 20, 18, 1, 11, 1, 14, 5, 9, 19.
Okay,
14,
when I said
9,
read them out, I meant read them out slowly so I could work on deciphering it. My dyslexia is going Zoom right now.
Okay. Should I start from the beginning? I know the first word is I've. I already decoded
Yeah.
that. Do you want me to start with the second word?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, 8. 5 is 8 and 5 are H and E. And then 11, then 8, and then 4.
11, 8, 4.
Yes.
11, 8, 4. That doesn't make sense. I've
I
hecked.
might have made a mistake on that. The double 1 should just be 1.
Okay.
11 should just be 1. I just
So
clicked one
5.
twice. I made this 5 minutes before we started, so.
So wait, so it should be the 11.
Is a 1.
So it's hate.
8, 5, 1, 8, 4.
8, 5.
A, H, D.
Kid.
Which makes no sense.
I've had.
That's right, Heather.
Be heard.
I made that mistake twice, but. Oh,
It's supposed to be heard.
I put the space in the wrong place, actually. Excuse me. It is 851 18-4.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So
I just put the space in the wrong place.
851.
The original version of this document didn't have spaces, so
Oh, that's painful.
I was like, this is too hard. This would take all day. I'll put spaces in. So I might have put them in the wrong places. I'll let you know. I'm not a master puzzle maker.
I've heard recently.
Nope, it starts with an A.
A. Okay. All right. Read the next letter.
A-S-T-R. I got that. And then A. And then 11. What is the 11th letter again? 11th is
11th K.
aspartame. Well, I've heard aspartame, and that's the first 3 words.
Okay.
And then 14935, which is the next word.
N. I.
NHCE. 14
And
It's N-I. C.
to 14. Oh, man.
14935.
C-E.
I've heard aspartame nice. No, I'm dyslexic. I can't do this. I don't know why I'm trying to be the one to decode it.
I may have missed a word. Is in there somewhere.
I think this says this. Yeah.
Can you guys read out the numbers to me, starting with the 20?
20 is
No.
this.
We don't have them.
20
Okay.
is this. And the second 20 is T-I.
This time.
Yeah, this time.
Is the next one 2 letters?
I'm pretty sure it's year.
15.
Yeah, it's year. This time of year.
Yeah, this time of year.
I've heard aspartame is nice this time of year.
8,
Fun.
15.
I sent a picture of it, or a picture of my computer that had it pulled up in
the group chat for you, Cassidy.
Thank you.
8:15,
I
23:19,
think it says house.
23.
Yeah,
Yeah,
house.
house.
14 in house now.
Now you say?
Yeah. 25. 25 is a Y. 15 F. Y F.
YF?
Wrong on all counts.
16 is O.
F.
F is the number 6. There are no
Oh.
6s near the last word, so
Oh, Y O. Is it Y O? No.
YOR.
Yeah, Y O R.
Let me check. 18 is ending R.
11 K. York.
House. New York. It's new. It's not an O, it's an E.
Oh. So,
Yeah,
I heard Ashley is nice this year.
this time of year, house, New York.
Yeah.
It's got the little dove symbol on it, so you know who it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
How is New York? Who the hell has lived in New York before? Wait, how does someone here know what New York is?
Not me.
I've been a couple times.
Have you told anyone here that
No.
you've been to New York? Has anyone mentioned New York?
get a bunch of no's. No, I don't believe. Don't hold me to this, but I don't believe anyone has mentioned that city out loud once.
Happen.
At least not in this recorded group.
Boy.
Does the vial have anything on it?
It has another, it has an engraving of a dove on it still. It's in a silver, very thin vial. It looks like there's barely enough for one sip.
Wait, did you read this out loud, Adalaie?
Yes.
I'm assuming as soon as she saw the numbers, you all sat down and decoded it.
Yeah.
But yes, that is right. The message is, I've heard Astrakhan is nice this time of year. How's New York?
Well, around this time of year, it might be covered in snow.
Would it?
Yes.
We're like moving into spring, right?
Yes. New York would
Still
very much
snowy?
be covered in snow. Spring does not come until like summer, I think. And even then, you forget they're on the coast. Got sun.
Where's Astrakhan on the map? Oh, there it is.
It's in the middle of the three lakes.
That they want you to go to Astrakhan.
Or maybe they don't. Or maybe they do, and that's why we shouldn't. Or maybe they do, and they expect us to not, and that's why we should.
This hurts my
Mattie,
head.
you are bending my mind right now.
I don't
I'm
quite
gonna
recall
stare
what I said.
tentatively. She's tempted by this vial.
You want to drink it?
Are you gonna drink it?
Does she have a swab in her purse?
What, a pH swab?
Kinda.
I don't think that's likely.
How
Your
about
purse is too filled with the Willy Wonka chocolate factory.
Okay. How about a Q-tip?
Oompa,
You can find a Q-tip.
oompa-dee-doo.
She's gonna use a Q-tip. dip it lightly.
Well, it doesn't immediately. Actually,
It evaporates like in mercury.
you open the vial to do this?
Yes.
You're sticking things in, the liquid moves, wrapping itself up around the Q-tip, around your hand, and in that moment, everyone, Adalaie, vanishes. Adalaie, to you, nothing happened. The liquid just started to move around your hand. You're still here. You can still see everyone, and it's certainly, like, floating around you.
Where did
I was
Adalaie go?
about to taste this.
Eventually, it will float back into the vial, and as soon as it is off you, Adalaie pops back into the visibility spectrum.
Oh,
Where the fuck did you go? Was it another teleporty thing? We
I was here.
No,
Y'all
you
were-
weren't.
You know the fact you weren't
You were
there, I don't think you
invisible.
were.
Kades, you might have an idea of what that liquid is.
Oh, what is it?
It's called liquid shadow.
I'm gonna take the vial, look at it. Oh, it's
Did you just take this
this.
from my hand?
Yes. Absolutely, yes.
Without hesitance.
Allie's going to take it back.
It's called Liquid Shadow, you said?
Yeah.
Liquid Shadow? Wonder why they would send that to you.
It is an invisibility potion. You don't drink it, you just open it, and whoever opens it, it will last for a certain amount of time. It's not a potion. It's like a living creature.
It's a living creature. It makes you invisible.
And here I was about to taste it.
No, don't
I
do
know
that.
why. That would have been funny.
Adalaie just turns into Venom.
That's like when Mattie licked the fish.
Electricus Fishicus.
We are kin-minded. We just hate each other.
That's why we hate
You're
each
too
other.
much alike.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to hold on to this.
It could be useful.
Greedy.
Hey, you don't want this going near your child, do you?
As far as I know, it just poofs you out of existence for a couple seconds. And you said that you were right there. So I'm not very worried about it.
It's a living being that we do not know much about. And
Yes,
I'm the
and
one
you
with
let
the
it
less
crawl.
number of years to live.
That is true.
Have we secured it back into the box? If not, Aron would motion to him. Let's put back the weird organism inside the box.
It circled around a little bit like it was showing off what it could do, and then it went back into the bottle.
Is it safe and secure to make a little glowing box to put it in? Yeah.
Before he does that, Paige is gonna take the bottle and tap the little glass. It's so cute.
No, don't
It
touch.
like forms into a tiny little like thing and like waves.
Oh, okay, so
It's like flubber. I wave back to it.
It makes more tiny tendril arms and waves in all directions.
Look how cute it is.
Yeah, this is going in the purse. I don't care what y'all say.
Because Adalaie wants to be the
After you
only
take
one
everything
who
off
uses it.
of the eagle, it flies away.
Bye.
Should we have sent something with it?
Do we know what the message is supposed to say to us?
I've heard Astrakhan is nice this time of year. How's New York?
I mean, what it means.
I think it's asking how New York is. And that maybe we should go to Astrakhan.
But we kind of need to get this poison situation handled.
Yeah.
The dog people were the ones who told us in the first place that we were poisoned, right? Maybe they're trying to point us to a place that'll help us get rid of your guys' poison.
If y'all think it's a good idea.
I don't know what to do in this situation. I've never had, like, a poison that no one ever knows how to cure before. And like, I see the merits of going to Astrocane. We're on our way there already. Clearly, Ashbourne hasn't figured out how to treat the poison.
Does Kate know anything about like how Astrocane would be of any help?
No clue. Human City. Human City, that is like ultra uber religious, so you probably haven't been.
Does that mean Kate will have to hide again?
I mean, no. Well, Catalina would. Kades is a legal familiar.
Legally, yes. To someone who probably doesn't exist.
You got the string and you're traveling with a group of vaguely humanoid people, you can pass.
Uh-huh.
Catalina, on the other hand, will be making use of that circlet.
So, what's the play?
Heads, we go to Astrocane. Tails, we make a quick turnaround.
Go, Ted.
I feel like this is a situation that calls for a logical decision,
Felix says,
not
I
one
don't
based
know
on
if
chance.
like luck is what we should be basing our decision making here on.
Yeah,
We are
clearly we
in
don't
the
have very
realm
much
of
it.
mouse. We are probably gonna get the right path. Maybe. Do we trust
Are
mouse?
we?
Do we trust mouse? Do we?
No, probably not.
I'm gonna do it anyways, just because we're not doing anything.
Well, I vote we go to Astrocane.
That makes me suspicious. That makes me want to vote for going back to the capital.
Why?
And it is a head. We are going to Astrocane. At least, my vote.
But then you add 1 for Mouse's luck. That makes it a tail.
That's not how
Not
that
a
works.
mouse works.
If this is out of character, if the Google says we're going to Astrocane, we follow the Google.
Let's go to Astrocane.
Alright, if we think that's the best bet. Matthias turns to the others. What do you guys think?
Well, what's back for us at the capital?
I don't know. Not a super suspicious Kades.
Not a tiny little boss baby. By the way, Catalina, can I talk to you as we walk by?
Yes, of course you can.
Alright. Once we get talking and Maddie's out here shot.
Are you guys airplaning it to where?
Astrocane, I guess.
Airplane to Astrocane.
Yep. Airplane to Astrocane taking off in T-minus 5 minutes.
Why are we
Viren,
announcing it like it's a
look,
rocket ship?
Viren looks
Because technically
confusedly
it is.
at the things that you guys make and like looks at you all.
Like fast travel.
Like travel strands?
Not quite as fast, it's not instantaneous, but it's pretty fast. We fly.
It's something from their world.
Okay. Am I coming with?
If you want. Can't promise you'd stay alive long enough around here, but
We'll
Yeah,
really
you-
try and keep
You guys
you
do
alive.
seem to have some shite luck, so
you want to test your luck around Baby Boss in this city?
I mean I don't see Marcel hanging around.
That's-
And I don't
that's our
think
point.
I
You
don't think
see her.
no, I don't think the other Kades is come back anytime soon.
You never know.
I mean, he probably has to take some time to heal.
I wasn't unconscious.
I just high five him.
I mean, I didn't really do anything. Points at the ring.
Still yours. You did something. You with your possession.
Yes, with my possession.
It is yours. Or yeah, we'll say it is yours because I feel like you calling
It
like
is whether
calling,
he wants it or not.
Yeah, but also like on the flip side, like it's person,
Yeah.
like
You're it.
so.
I don't like
Yeah,
that.
it's yours and you're it, and it's
Lovely.
Let's just think of y'all as a married couple.
I don't have a better travel plan. So I guess team airplane.
Woo! Alright, Aron, rev up the engines.
With Jane and Aron working in tandem, an airplane is made.
Yes, air travel in the Middle Ages.
We are God.
Golden
we know
shiny
there are
airplane.
skyships. We know there are
Imagine the
skyships.
villagers sitting down in the village and just watching a giant glowing airplane go by. Like, what is that?
How UFOs
another
started.
How
Look
the
at the dragon.
It's a golden dragon that's completely not moving.
Except it is moving.
It's glitching.
Rumors. of another
You
dragon.
all pile into the airplane, and Adalaie, you pull Catalina aside, like the back.
Yep. So, Kat, I really hate this 9-year-old.
That is a weird lead, but I'm listening.
Janie has poison. And the 9-year-old's birthday party is in 3 days, 2 days?
Are you pitching me a murder of a small child?
Possibly.
I'm listening.
Well, we're heading up to where she lives, aren't we?
What did she say? She was from Skystead?
Yeah.
I mean, Astracane is not what I would define as close, but it's near Ravis.
If we could possibly poison the birthday cake. Just to take out the whole entire bad lot.
I mean, I'd be game.
Alright.
I have to steal the poison from Jane, but I don't think that'd be
hard.
super difficult.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Most cases for poison have little bands of metal on them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, not a word to anybody else, please.
Why would I share anything about this?
Alright.
We just talked about... what did we talk about? Some gossip related to Mattie.
Yes. Like how he needs to do something with his lava hair sometimes. Maybe like braid it.
Don't have a tie.
Metal hairbrush or something.
Yeah.
Aron could make you a.
The lava's getting a bit
technically make
ratty.
you a
Yes.
a clip. Aron could technically make you a clip since the metal doesn't melt in lava. Wouldn't last very long, but it could.
I'm imagining one of those big floral oriental like combs.
Mhm.
You just
And without another word, Catalina and Adalaie go take their seats. Catalina sits next to you, Kades. And I mean, she's feeling pretty pleased.
What's that about?
Just chit-chatting with Adalaie.
Alright. Seems rather happy to be so pleased.
I got good news.
Alright. Care to share?
Oh, private good news.
Alright.
But later. It's a surprise.
Surprise tool that will help us later.
What do you guys talk about or do on the airplane?
Wait, who is like a pilot, co-pilot of the aircraft?
You.
Yeah,
Because-
just you.
Mary Kate isn't here.
Oh,
Emma is in the labyrinth.
Matthias will be the best co-pilot he possibly can. He's like
No.
okay at it.
Dragging the pilot is a bad idea, Mattie.
He's not. He's like automatic.
Just by you being there is a
If
distraction.
he blushes, then he won't be able to see out the windshield.
Yeah.
oh dear lord.
Glare!
Matthias has already taken the co-pilot seat. Someone will have to actually come up to him and be like, "That's not a good idea, sweetheart."
Paige isn't gonna do it.
The instructions for the co-pilot person don't touch any buttons.
I know. I have done many a road trips. I know. Shotgun is all about navigation and snacks. I'm on it.
Where are the snacks, and do you have any idea where we're going?
Matthias will like open the map and like be like that
Never mind.
direction,
Where do
and
you
we'll
get
actually
this
look
map,
out for
Mattie?
like place markers and stuff.
Mattie, where do you get this map?
They drew it themselves.
I'm assuming you would give it to us so we could fly the plane in the proper direction.
Do I?
Do
No,
you?
you wouldn't, because you're difficult. You would describe it to us, but like reverse psychology. You say left, left, and right.
You have to ask first.
'Cause your
Adalaie,
character
can I have
seems
the
of
map,
more
please?
annoyance.
Of course you can.
Your character like gets energy from just annoying everyone else around it.
Kades. For the briefest moment in the back of the plane, you felt some deep malice before it changed into like resting happiness coming from Catalina and Adalaie. A little concerning.
I think I'll go over to Adalaie. Hey, Adalaie.
Kades? I'm trying to be hip with the kids now.
All right. I see you. What were you and Catalina talking about?
We're talking about how Mattie needs to comb his hair a bit more.
Hey!
I know that's a lie, right?
Yeah.
But technically
Uh-huh.
it's the truth because we did talk about it.
Or
Yeah, but it is not like a lie detector that tells him this is a lie.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Suspicious look.
They're also talking about what he could possibly use as a comb, as his hair is lava. And we were thinking, like, maybe have Aron make one.
Ooh, that would be a good idea. I bet he could make one of those big floral ones for him.
Mhm.
But
We're
I
also
could have
talking-
sworn you were talking about something else.
Yeah. Just about the whole situation.
The whole what situation? The whole poison
Mm-hmm.
thing? Oh. I know she's lying still.
Technically, I'm not.
No, but
Adalaie knows
mean,
the loopholes.
You don't have a lie detector ability. Adalaie, would you feel guilty about lying? Or would you get some joy from lying?
Well, technically, she's not lying.
But you are lying,
you
but this
feel?
is what are you feeling right now as you do lie?
What is Adalaie feeling?
What does Adalaie usually feel when she does a deception? Would you feel guilty
When
about lying?
Adalaie tries to deceive, she gets a little cocky.
Well, Kades has been traveling with your group for 2 months now, so he knows all your tales. And it's really hard to emotionally hide.
God damn it.
But you don't know that Kades knows.
Are you gonna... Is Kate gonna call it my bullshit?
I don't know. Is Kades gonna call bullshit?
Good question.
It hasn't before.
Well, whatever you're doing, I hope it's not too bad. And then he just
Goes back to sit by Catalina.
Adalai's emotions sink down.
You feel the guilt.
Hmm.
You wouldn't need empathy powers to know.
It just grabbed you.
Wait, because Kate, like, can he like read the emotions of people?
Yes. This is something
yeah.
he's told you he can do this.
I just kind of never really thought about it. What got him to see when he's in like a 3-mile radius of Aron? They're just like,
Well, a deep-seated anxiety.
Oh.
Lots.
Kate has learned to block that out of things.
Yeah, like just as he blocks out Matthias's constant self-loathing.
what emotion
He
did
just
you mind
shoves
him
them in
there?
a
Good
corner of
question.
constant emotion.
Yeah, it's just like that's background buzzing noise.
I just never really thought about that. You know, just the dumpster fire in the corner. Like, ignore that. It's fine. What?
God damn it, now Kate has gotten into Adalai's head.
Good.
It's where he wants to be.
Later, Adalaie knew that other people were gonna guilt trip her out of it, which is why she was like, let's not tell Matthias. Because she knew that he was gonna be like, come on.
Only one who would go along with the plan would be Catalina.
Oh yeah, you read that absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
The scruples on Catalina are very low. What do you guys spend the rest of your flight doing?
Navigator duty.
Flying the airplane, trying to get distracted.
Yeah, you
Rolling.
fly all the way over the Muir Groves to get to the 3 lakes of Astrakhan.
Adalai's gonna be mulling in her seat.
You guys land a ways outside the city, or?
Kate is gonna play with, turn into a butterfly and flutter around, Ezekiel. Playing with him.
Who happily plays back.
Mattie isn't there, so Kate can turn into a butterfly without feeling guilty.
Yeah, so
I would anyway.
we should land outside the city, right?
Do you
You wanna
land?
land a plane in the middle of a city? In the tiny street?
No, we do not.
Astrakhan is a walled city looking very grand in the distance.
No one's landing in, but no, we land outside.
Yeah, we find another empty field.
Or make one.
Make one failing that. You do have an earthbender. But you land outside the city. And it is a grand walled city of pale color. The stone is much paler than that of you've seen in the east or the southern parts of Althara.
Looks cheery.
And it is quiet. Like there's usually when you get near a city this low murmur of activity. That is not true of Astracane.
Oh, isn't it a religious city? We're in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Shouldn't we wait
Super
until like
religious.
later at night to go in? Because aren't they like only active at night?
The religious folks, will we?
But like the whole city is religious.
That it is. Very religious and very human.
So should we camp here and wait till it gets dark and then go in?
Oh, Catalina, you might have to disguise yourself.
I'm on it.
Plucks Jane's crown off her head.
And as this happens, you can hear, as you land and you start to approach the city, hear the bells toll. One after another, after another, after another. And it would be like if 1,000 churches with beautifully tuned church bells rang off in time with one another. And with the quietness of the city streets, they echo around and play a very haunting melody. Though it is quiet, it is not dead quiet. If you get close, you can see people milling about and doing business, walking from one place to another, though they do their best not to make much noise.
Okay. So I guess if we go in, we should be quiet, right? Just out of respect.
You see winged creatures, and it takes you a minute to realize what they are. They are Pegasi, being flown by the city patrol.
Is anyone else getting the heebie-jeebies?
Oh yeah.
Just me.
One step in and I'm already wanting to run out.
One of the Pegasuses sort of sees you enter the city and flies down. It doesn't land, but a woman in white and gold armor with a silver star on her uniform sort of peers down at you all. Excuse me, travelers, may I help you?
Mattie, would you like to take the stand?
No, that's why I didn't open my mouth to speak. I'm gawking at the horse. Pegasus? Winged beast? I don't know.
Alright. Yes, no, we're just traveling around. Saw your city, thought we'd come visit.
Well, if you need an inn or a place to stay overnight, currently, since the holiday is approaching, the inns are closed for the evening, but the cathedrals would be happy to host. The nearest one is the White Hope. You can find it around the corner, across the way.
Ooh, sorry.
And
Got my phone.
be careful of the central market today, it is cordoned off.
Why is that?
Some vandals.
The second statue appeared there. That's my theory.
Well, thank you, miss.
Of course, have a good stay.
Okay, hold on. Where did my to-do list go? Is
Where's it?
Batman in Astracane or Skystad? Someone else has to remember this.
We had find Batman down. We didn't say where he was. So we last remembered he was. No, we said he was going down to the border, remember? Or to the border to the up above. So that would be by Skystad. More.
Okay. It was Holy Sister Levitia that said she was going on a pilgrimage to Astrakane with I want to say Mikhail. I think it started with an M. I literally listened to the first episode like a couple nights ago. What was the name of the merchant guy?
Miguel.
Pretty sure. Miguel. They were headed to Astrakane.
Miguel is an Indrathis merchant. They were heading in the same direction because Astrakane marks the border between Evra and Indrathis. On the other side of the Three Lakes starts Indrathis' territory.
So, do we want to go snoop around?
Shouldn't we go to a religious building and be like, hey, please save our lives?
Oh, yeah. Although I am curious about the Vandals. Come on, don't say that you're not curious too.
Not really at this moment. I have other things occupying my mind.
Alright.
None of you feel sicker or anything?
No, random tree bark patches.
Nope.
Can I roll investigation?
Absolutely.
No, actually, an idea will pop into Matthias's head, and he'll actually turn to Adalaie and be like, "Yeah, actually, let's go to the marketplace."
Great.
And then, as soon as we get there, I would like to roll investigation because I think I know what the vandalism is.
Okay.
symbol.
But the area is cordoned off. So you're gonna have to get past the knights, which means sneak around.
Or Adalaie reaches into her purse and brings out the vial.
It only affects
Great.
one person at a time.
Ah, damn.
Mattie's the only one who's glowing, so it'd be a good idea to get him the potion.
That almost sounds like Halo.
It does. It does. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Anyways.
Yeah,
sneak around.
So everybody who's coming with, roll me a sneak around.
Mm-hmm.
Kate's got a 9.
See, it's a good roll.
What are you
I rolled
adding to get
really
a 10?
12.
Look over there.
Okay.
I mean, it's the best thing to add, I think.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9, which is a good roll.
Well, guess what I get to do for the first time in this game? Glowing! You're glowing! Do you accept this weakness?
Yes, I want to level. That card is the one I thought I would be able to mark the most attention on.
We have not had the opportunity to sneak around very much, but I'm about to spring a bunch of sneak arounds on you, God. I was nice and I gave you some invisibility help.
So 8.
Adalaie would like to give Mattie a help point.
No, I don't think I need it. Footwork. I can walk quietly. And what is the city streets made of?
Stone?
Stone?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use power over earth and just step into an alley and make myself a tunnel and walk in and just kind of poke my eyes up a little bit to get myself to a 10?
That is the least stealthy stealth I have ever heard.
But between that and footwork, I could do it quietly and quickly. And just be like, whoop.
I will let this work, but it is going in the one more pro for grit mode category.
only added 2 things.
I don't care. You're fine.
Aron, are you coming with?
There's nothing better to do. He'll tag along.
You gotta do a sneak around then.
Yes,
Alright,
you need to
so-
sneak around. And what did you get out of line?
12. The
Fantastic.
Google gods are very nice to me.
Yes, all praise the Google God.
Oh, praise the RNG god.
Oh, I got a 6.
Okay.
So
You need 4 to get that to a 10.
I don't.
What's that?
None of the. I don't. Think any
Oh,
of the-
right! Also, I'm gonna add your weakness. Glowing! You of you glow! Take that weakness! Do you accept the weakness?
That's an occasional glow.
Well, you're around Mattie right now, so.
It's not like constant. It's not like a constant glow. It's just if
Oh!
What?
So you
Mouse
what
love.
I'm saying is you don't accept the weakness?
no, I would
Mouse
not
love.
accept this weakness. It's not
Okay,
just constant.
mark a fade on that theme. You need 4 to get it to a 10.
I don't know what is gonna help.
Mouse luck.
Mouse luck.
Mouse
Oh,
luck.
mouse luck.
That's 7, so that's
Nothing's protection.
a
thing.
loose failure.
We're not-
And you're protecting your friends by
That's
trying
a-
to find a cure.
That's a soft success.
You protecting your friends by trying to find a cure.
Oh, yeah, would that apply? Protecting
Or 8, still a soft success.
Do you have anything else to add?
Work under pressure.
There's
Fine.
pressure, you're gonna die.
You need 1 more.
No one noticed. No one can really notice he's there because he's really not that cool, interesting of a person.
Is that a tag?
Yeah.
No one notices
What?
me. Why did you start off
Why
with
didn't
that
you start with that one?
That is the most
'Cause I was reading it
applicable
from like left to right, and it's
Okay.
the very last one.
Okay, 10. You're
one. That's
fine.
the most applicable one.
I didn't notice that until I got to that tag. I was looking at each
Can
one.
that technically be considered powers long forgotten?
Because we have
Oh.
never done sneak arounds
No,
before.
I don't think it can. You're all succeeded anyway. You're fine.
Cake doesn't
That
have
That
a
was an
crew
okay
card, does
time. That was supposed to be
he? Cake
funny.
doesn't have a crew card, does he?
No.
Haha, figured. Or
You
mouse
are-
luck.
Not a part of a group.
And he
you
doesn't have mouse luck.
You don't have mouse luck. Definitely did not do anything related to mouse.
Yep.
Kades would know that is a bad decision.
Oh boy.
Also, you're away from the Mirror's Groves. You don't have mouse luck.
Oh, we're not that. Okay.
Okay, then I can just replace that with
You
a
can- yeah, look at the
a
map
help point.
behind me if you can. See the splotch. The dark green is the forest.
We don't have the mouse thing.
No, so you need 1 more.
That's okay.
You and
I gave you a help.
Matthias.
I gave you one of the many help points I have.
Yeah.
Standing
so
up
you're
to the
fine?
authority of the
Matthias, I
guard.
think you need
by
1 more as
sneaking
well
around
because
them.
you used a mouse luck, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Because I realized it after. Which is
Okay.
why I made many
I
frustrated
have
noise.
count them 4 help points available.
Well, you're fine. Matthias
I'm just
brings
saying,
you
if
into
wanna-
the underground tunnel as well as the help point.
If you want to
Glowing intensifies.
Shipping
But
intensifies.
eventually you come to this central market area. The city is of definitely like a pre-planned, was built in grids, so it's very well organized. The central market is in the center. It's a very big flat space that has guards cordoning it off right now. But you sort of like put your head up, and you
Big
can
old
see.
dove.
No. It is very obvious, though, it's not quite obvious that it's vandalism immediately, but there is a statue in the center of town.
Hold it.
This statue is pure white, probably made of ivory, with 6 arms, two covering ears, 2 covering eyes, and 2 covering mouth.
That's sunset on to look at.
Hear no evil, speak no evil.
See no evil.
Yeah.
There is a plaque, but to get close enough to read it, it's a flat space with guards looking at the statue, examining it, people like around it. Guards
fly over there as a butterfly and flutter around.
I'm just a bright pink butterfly.
I'll open up the tunnel to where we are to Adalaie.
Okay.
I'll even put it at like a wheelchair ramp slope for her old lady hips.
But Kades, it reads, sleeping giants shift underfoot, masked imposters grin as they put doom of false fire and Titan's heart into mad nightmares, the dreaming dark. The bell tolls, the chime of end times, find your salvation in silver tree and blood of limes. Speak only truth and never lies. Do not steal, or fruit will wither and surely die. 2 of 3.
Salvation and silver trees and what?
Find your salvation in silver tree and blood of limes. Speak only truth and never lies. Do not steal, or fruit will wither and surely die. 2 of 3.
Oh, so this is for the... Well, I'm gonna flutter over to them and repeat it back to them.
What the hell does that mean?
I think it's a warning.
About what?
I don't know.
Salvation in silver tree and blood of limes?
Limes, like the fruit. Limes.
Okay, blood of limes.
Which, Kades, you wouldn't know what a lime is.
What is a lime?
Oh, like...
It's like a lemon?
The green lemon.
Yeah.
What's a lemon?
A yellow lime.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine the most sourest thing you can imagine. And juice.
Limes are not the most sour.
Nah, they're more
Straight
sour.
citric acid.
Yes.
Warhead candies.
You probably have like a lemon-flavored candy.
A lemon head.
I think it's this green.
Adalaie will take out a lemon head.
Is this a lemon?
No, that's lemon flavored.
But it's not a lemon.
No.
Alright.
Flavored. I'm sorry,
I'm gonna
but
take it and put it in his mouth.
It's
That is-
real sour!
Oh! That is sour.
I feel bad. I'm going to give you a lolly.
Adalaie, lemon heads are my favorite. Can I have one?
Yes.
I want one so badly right now.
He takes it and he puts it in his mouth and then like goes blank face and just lets it fall out. And then looks really sad as it clatters to the ground.
What's wrong, Mattie? I'm guessing Mattie feels really sad right now.
I don't know. I wanted to eat it, but I couldn't.
Why not?
I don't know.
You guys leave the area after you get this?
Yeah.
Probably.
This one guy just watches we all just get him a lemon.
Hold on.
He's like,
As
okay.
you leave the area, and we get flashes of images of one statue in the Labyrinthian, one in Astracane, and the third in some other city somewhere on Althara. We pull away. We pull away into the void, where there is no light or sound. Hands cover your eyes, but you know something is coming, and it is close. And with that, episode 26 of Kingmakers, check, comes to a close. I've been your MC,
26.
and we will see you all next time.
It's not 26.
46. Whatever. It's fine. You'll read the episode and know I was wrong. Bye!